Come on, everybody. Here we go. Off to Weberland.
Hi, friends.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Ryan.
We are Adventures in Weberland, and we are on episode 16.
Woohoo!
We are actually going to continue from 2 weeks ago, our little new series, if you will, where we are ranking each land in each park.
Okay.
So 2 weeks ago, we did Magic Kingdom.
That's right.
That was fun.
That's the hardest one, I think.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you. I agree. So
Yeah.
this episode, we're doing Animal Kingdom.
I know. This one's also a little difficult.
I know it's not your favorite park.
I obviously, if I had to pick favorite, this was not my favorite, but, and I feel like we always breeze through this one. So
It's true.
That's why I think it's difficult, because I haven't spent enough time there.
Right. So I looked at the map, and I wrote the list out for both of us so we didn't get confused. And there's technically 6 lands, and there's one that I wasn't aware of.
I know. I was surprised when I saw it. I'm like, what?
Because we don't use, and this is not, I don't mean this in this way, but like we just know our way around. We don't use a map.
Yeah.
So I've never actually looked at the Animal Kingdom map to know, like, oh, wait, this is a land? I'm surprised.
Like, what? Really?
Right.
It was strange. I was like, yeah, it's called the Oasis.
Oasis, right? It's right when after you either scan your Magic Band or your ticket or whatever, and you walk into the park, and you can either go left or right?
Yeah.
To basically go around. It's one big circle, and then you end up at the same exact point, and that will take you into where the Tree of Life is.
Yeah.
So that little portion, though, right in the front, right in the beginning, is called Oasis.
Oh, nice.
And
it's beautiful.
Not to get right into it right away, but that is number 6.
That's right. On
in
my
my
list,
ranking.
we just breeze by. Oh, look! There's a bird. Okay,
Right.
that's kind of how I feel about it.
Yeah,
but it creates the mood.
It does.
So there's that.
Yes.
There's not much to it.
You could see Divine there.
That's cool. That's cool.
If it's early enough, she's walking
we
around
did.
there.
We've seen her once or twice.
We have, yes. But yeah, we don't. That's not. For some reason, we don't. We should stop and look more.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we don't.
Yeah, and
there's
both
animals
sides,
there.
Both sides.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Right. Well, I'm glad we agree on that one.
That's easy. What about number 5?
So there are 6 lands technically. Number 5, I have Dino Land.
Okay.
And I know I love me some Donald, and Donald is the mascot, if you will, of a portion of Dino Land. But it's done. Dino Land is done. It's under construction, and yes, Dinosaur is there. We love Dinosaur. It's a great ride, but clearly there are other plans that Disney has for that area.
Yeah. Well, my 5 is not Dino Land.
Oh.
It's Asia.
Oh. Why?
Isn't that where? See, this is where I get confused.
Yes.
Isn't this where the ride that you love?
Everest.
Everest.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like.
Yes, that's where it is.
I don't like that ride, and I just think it's a little boring up there.
Oh, wow. That's okay.
I would pick that as number 5.
Okay.
Just I don't know. Just something I like the other lands better. So.
I get that. That's my number 4.
Okay.
Asia.
Okay, there you go. So number 4 for me is Dino Land.
Whoa. Boy, it's going to be a 10-minute episode. We're just breezing through this.
But I'm just saying, you pick why. What? Tell me why.
No, it's. I mean, the same reason. It's hard because Animal Kingdom doesn't have a lot of attractions, right? Rides, if you will. There's a lot of shows, which are great.
Yeah.
But when it comes to rides, and let me start off by saying the food in Animal Kingdom is the best out of all 4 parks. I'll even put it in front of World Showcase because depending on where you go in World Showcase, you can get a really good meal, obviously.
I agree.
But Asia has one of my favorite restaurants, Yak and Yeti.
Yeah, I thought about that. And I said, it's good. We haven't eaten there in a long time, though.
It's been a little bit, yeah.
But when we did, it was great. It was good.
I love it. But yeah, it does hold Everest. It's kind of right in the middle for me. It's not the best and it's not the worst, that land, for me, in my opinion. Animal Kingdom's a lot of walking. You have to remember that.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's why Dino Land is mine, because I love they have great food at that one quick service place where we ate there a couple times. I really liked it. So
really? Restaurantosaurus?
Yeah, I liked it. They had the foot-long hot dog. I know you get that anywhere, but the one there, to me, was the best one. I was actually better than Casey's, I thought. Oh. And, I love Dinosaur. I know I love Dinosaur Ride. I'm going to love Indiana Jones if that's what it becomes. We had a great experience there with the meet and greets.
Yes.
Meeting Scrooge and Launchpad, right? Launchpad. And, there's alligators there. I don't know. To me, I had fun in Dino Land. Yeah. But it is changing, and I understand that, why it's what it is.
Donald also, when we did Donald's meet and greet, he was so cute. He was dressed up as like a little they're all dressed up as little dinosaurs. Like Chip and Dale do one too.
Yeah,
the
that
meet and greet
that meet and greet was good too.
It's cute.
I think it was goofy too, right?
Then they have that fossil boneyard. I don't know the exact name of it or whatever. I know they reopened it. That's open now.
Yeah, and they have I can do without the games and all that stuff, so that kind of ruins it for me. Yeah, but that's why it's where it is, I think. Yeah, because of that.
I'm excited to see what they do with it.
I think it's going to be a good change.
Yeah, because right now they're talking like Encanto and Indiana Jones.
Yeah, turning dinosaur into Indiana Jones, which is like the one in California, and then Encanto, what the house.
Yeah,
looks like
Casita. I don't. I'm trying to think. I really like Dinosaur. I liked Countdown to Extinction. I think I would be okay with the Indiana Jones takeover. Yeah, I think I would. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not as big of a fan as you are. I know you love Indiana Jones. I'm not the biggest fan. I watch them. I know the movies. The older ones, not the Shia LaBeouf and
the new one was pretty good. I liked it.
But I think everyone raves about that ride in Disneyland. So
I mean, what I don't like about it is it's so dark. I literally can't even see the dinosaurs unless it's just my eyes. But it's so dark. I don't mind the jarring and the moving,
the jolting,
and all that. But it's just so dark. I want more detail. I want to see things. Like that's what bothers me about it. But that's why I don't really care if it changes. But I do like the ride.
Yeah.
And the intro is cool. It's with the Cosby Show mom. Is in the
That's
intro.
Right. Yeah. I forgot her name. Yeah.
Felissa Rochat. I think if I get it wrong, I'm sorry. Yeah. Felissa Rochat. I don't know. I'm not sure what her name. But
yeah, I understand what you're saying. It is a good ride, but there's also. Well, I guess throughout. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Because throughout Animal Kingdom, they have all these little, I guess, carts, if you will. With like different like hidden gem foods and stuff like that. Yeah. So there's one in Dino Land. But anyway,
a lot of good stuff there. But that's
yeah.
We understand where it is.
What did we just do? Number 4? We both did our number 4s.
Yeah.
What's your number 3?
Well, this was a tough one because okay, I'm gonna say this Discovery Island.
Okay.
3 because. I loved It's Tough to Be a Bug, and the Tree of Life is amazing. And if you look up close and all the detail, and I don't know, that whole area, you feel like you're in Animal Kingdom. Like, you got that vibe going. So I don't know. It really just, because Tough to Be a Bug is there. That's why it's there. Yeah. Why I'm ranking it there.
It's also my number 3.
Okay.
So I agree with you.
Good. We're pretty much on the same page here.
Yeah. The Tree of Life that's the icon, right? That's the staple. That is what Animal Kingdom is. Yeah. And Tough to Be a Bug, we do it. I could do without it, but it's cool. I like Bug's Life. It's a good movie. But I really like you said, the details of the tree. Even though it's not real, but you can pretend it is.
That's so cool.
There's also a trail in the back you can walk through and see even more details. Kind of point out all the animals. There's so many different animals that are carved into like the roots of the tree. It is unbelievable.
It's crazy.
It's just so cool to do. And if you have time when you're walking around Animal Kingdom to do that, I totally recommend doing it. Yeah. And like I said, pointing out, trying to find all the different animals that are hidden within the tree. But also, and you know me, I love a good merch shop.
Yeah.
I am obsessed with the two, I don't know if Island Mercantile might be one. I forgot what the other one's called. The two shops right when you walk in from Oasis, when the tree's in front of you, and you're walking into Animal Kingdom, there are two merch stores to the left and to the right. And let me tell you, I find the most unique things in those stores.
Yeah.
Things that you can't even find in the Emporium. Things you can't even find in World of Disney and Disney Springs.
I remember there was something you really wanted. It was a shirt or a sweatshirt or something, and it was there, and we could not find it anywhere else. And they even have T-shirts and other things. Even Hollywood Studios has it too sometimes, but they have things you don't see anywhere else, and I think they do it on purpose, so you go to that park to see it. But it's amazing how much you can find, cool stuff you can find in those stores. That's a big thing for me. Also, our favorite animals every time we go to Animal Kingdom, the otters. They're in Discovery Island. So when you can see them, they're great. And you know what?
When you can see them,
also. Is Starbucks part of that? I guess.
I guess technically it is because it's right before you walk into Africa.
That's a great Starbucks. I know they're all similar, but they had like some really cool mugs and collectible stuff in there that I didn't see anywhere else. They're fast in there. You're not waiting in a long line like Magic Kingdom. So there's pluses, and like you got Timon and Pumbaa, the Lion King thing, the photo op. So I think there's a lot of pluses.
Yeah. I agree. Same page there. Look at that. My number 2 is Africa.
Oh, surprise. I know what number 1 is.
Obviously. But my number 2 is Africa. Africa is very large. Probably, I think, I would have to say the largest land in Animal Kingdom. It holds Kilimanjaro Safari, which is a huge ride. Everybody loves that ride. And to me, it is a safari, right? It is like the jungle, if you will. I think that's the best place to get a meal. Flame Tree Barbecue's there. Harambe Market. They have drinks. Again, if you drink alcohol, there's alcoholic drinks as well. The music, the drummers.
That's the best.
We love them.
So fun.
Oh, it's great. Africa's amazing.
That's why it's my number 2 too.
Oh, look at that. But something we haven't done that's part of Africa, because I wouldn't really count it as its own land, if you will, is the Rafiki's Planet Watch, right? And that's like a whole separate area. You have to actually take a train to. It's not always open, but when it is, you hop on a train and there's more animals there. There's like an indoor area as well with animals, and they used to have the animators thing there. I don't know if it's still there. I think it is.
I think it is too. I've seen recent videos of someone trying to draw something, so I think it is. But I do want to go there.
I do too.
So, but it feels like it takes a lot of time. So you need to spend the whole day there. That's something. If we're going to spend the whole day at Animal Kingdom one, because this is a half-day park normally for us. If we're going to spend the whole day, we should do it. But we've done the gorillas. The gorillas?
We did. So that's the thing.
That was cool.
We did the gorilla trail. There was something else we did too, and I can't remember. And we saw a ton of animals. But I don't think it was with the gorillas. It was something else.
I thought it was the gorilla trail. We did the gorilla trail, which is next to the safari.
Oh, so then maybe that's what we did. Then. Maybe I lied. Okay, that's what we did. It was fun. I liked it. And Jagger liked seeing the animals too.
Yeah, at one point you can see them real up close. It's really cool. So I love the safari. I always take Jagger on. I know it's a long 40-minute thing.
It's not 40 minutes.
Altogether, I think.
Oh, usually I was like, wow.
I think it took me like 45 minutes the last time. But like, if you get it on a good day, you can see all the animals and you don't have a rhino blocking your path. It takes 20 minutes. But I think you feel like you're in Animal Kingdom when you're in Africa, no matter what. So they put a lot of work into that land. And I think it's like you said with Magic Kingdom and the way that Adventureland is held up. So I feel like they take good care of this one too.
Yes,
so
I agree.
Good choice.
Yeah.
And now I know what your number 1 is.
Well, obviously it's your number 1 as well.
It is.
Pandora.
I do wish there was like a little more to it, but that's why I was like, make it my number 1. But
well, it's the newest land in the park, right? Because it wasn't an opening day land, if you will.
It's just amazing.
It is.
It's the way it was designed. Joe Rohde.
Yes.
And the guy who did Avatar. Why am I forgetting? James Cameron. Just amazing.
Yes.
And we haven't seen it at night, really, sort of. But
Kind of.
I know
it
if
glows.
we actually see it at night, it's going to be even more amazing.
Yeah.
And then you add in the night blossom.
Your
at
favorite.
The drink place. I don't know when you come out of
It's right
Flight
next
of
to
Passage.
Santulli Canteen. Santulli Canteen.
And
that's
those the buns, the
There,
burger
yeah.
cheeseburger buns are amazing there too. I love the food. The food to me, my favorite place is that place.
Yeah.
So
Santulli Canteen.
that's why it's number one for me. I could honestly, the riverboat, what is it called?
Navi River Journey.
Navi River Journey. I like that ride. I could do without the wait time for it.
Yeah, it's yes, I agree with you, and I think that's another reason why the wait times for the rides in Animal Kingdom are so long is because there's not that many attractions, right? And these two being the newest attractions added, Navi River Journey and Flight of Passage. It's tough. Now, Flight of Passage is the individual lightning lane. You pay separately for that if you want, to skip the line, quote unquote, if you will.
We've done that before, both of us, and it is really awesome. It's really so cool.
Flight
it's
of Passage,
soaring on steroids.
Flight of Passage is
if you've never done it,
my second favorite ride,
It's
if you will,
amazing.
because obviously Pirates is my first.
When they shoot the water out at you when you're like near the ocean, it's an immersive experience.
Yes.
But you have to be prepared to be strapped in really tight, and for a bigger guy like me, it's a little hard. So that's why there's sometimes I want to ride it, sometimes I don't. But I did do it. And I loved it, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
And experienced it because they work so hard on those rides. You can tell both of them. Even though the River Journey seems like it's not a lot, that animatronic at the end is just
That's where all the money went.
unbelievable.
It's phenomenal, yeah. And with Flight of Passage, you're basically, it's as if you're like sitting on a bike or maybe like a motorcycle, if you will. Because you're supposed to be riding on the back of a Banshee. It's kind of how you sit on Tron.
Yeah.
That's how you sit on Tron as well.
Okay.
Yeah, very similar.
But not as tight, right?
Tron, you're actually leaning a little more forward.
I feel like my stomach was just like pushed in. I couldn't breathe.
Well, Tron, look how fast it goes. Of course you're in there tight.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem it that way, but I guess so.
Yeah, it's...
But yeah, I just, the music too, I love how it Disney does this with all the lands, but like you fade in slowly.
It's amazing how they do that.
And you hear the animals.
Sounds like crickets, but they're not.
Yeah. And you
It's
just
cool.
know you're there.
And then they have the drums.
Oh yeah, the drums, and Jagger and I did it together. That was really cool. You can play on all the different. There's a bunch of different drums you can play on, and the waterfalls, and we take pictures in front of that.
Yeah.
It's just so beautifully done. Like, I don't know, I could spend the whole day there in that land.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
I can too, yeah.
I don't know. I want to see it at night because everyone says it's awesome. Was there like a show on that they did with the lights there or no?
I don't think there. They used to do a project. I don't know if they still do this. There used to be like a projection on the Tree of Life. I don't know if they ever did a show in Pandora. But I do want to mention the gift shop at the end of Flight of Passage when you're coming off of Flight of Passage. And you don't have to ride the ride to go in there. You can just walk in there. If you're an Avatar fan, their stuff is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can actually purchase a Banshee that sits on your shoulder, and it's kind of like not remote controlled, but it's controlled by a little hand thing, if you will.
You can name it.
Yes, and you can also create your own avatar.
It's true.
It's very very cool.
The movie's great too. So if you really do like the movie, I know it's a little long, but I didn't even, when I watched it and you showed it to me, I was like, I didn't even feel like it was like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And they did. I haven't seen the sequel. We have to watch it.
No, we haven't yet. Yeah.
But I feel like they really captured it. You can go there without seeing the movie.
Right.
But also, it means more when you have seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like again they really captured you on the back of a Banshee. Like when you're on that Flight of Passage. That's why people love it so much because I think it's so immersive and like you feel like you're like there.
Well, they really, and it's not just so like you said, like the one part with the water, like they like you get like that mist, like when you skim the water, but also the scent.
The scent.
It's almost like soaring too. When you're going through like Fiji, you can smell, you can smell Fiji, if you will, and that's how Flight of Passage is. I mean, there's certain scents that they spray, and they do that throughout the parks.
Everywhere, yeah. And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. You know this too. We've gone to Animal Kingdom just to go to the Pandora.
That's very true. We have done that. Yes.
And maybe this time, I maybe next time we go, wherever or end up going, because I don't know, I don't know when we're gonna get to do it, but I want to see it at night. I really do. And I want you to see it at night because I know you want to.
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite. Yeah, I love it so much.
We have to put it on our list.
Yeah. Well, we are going back in November.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something we can do then. So the thing about Animal Kingdom too is that depending on the time of the year, because of the animals, the park will close early.
Yeah.
So in the wintertime, being that it gets darker earlier, the park can close at 5.
Yeah, 5, 6. And that's it. So that's why I think it's hard to get back there.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Right.
Because of the timing of things. And but like again, that land, adding that to Animal Kingdom is added, to me, it added so much to it. Because now, like, what are we gonna do with the other lands? I feel like that's even less of a day to me.
Well, it's hard for somebody like you that doesn't ride the other rides. You only go on, one other ride, basically. I mean, there's the Rapids ride, but that's also seasonal. That ride is seasonal as well.
What land is that part of?
That is in Asia. Okay. And Jagger's actually tall enough for that as well, but I don't know about that.
I don't know. I like the Rapids rides. Like I've done it before at Hershey Park.
Yeah, stuff. Six Flags, yeah.
But I don't know if I want to do it at Disney unless it's like really, really hot.
You get soaked apparently, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, you get really bad. It's bad. Yeah, right? Like you literally go under like waterfalls, like backside of water in your face. So. But like I just think I don't know. I think it's a good addition. That's why it's my number 1. And I feel like they can add more to Animal Kingdom to make it even better. And I know one day it will be better, especially if they add a 5th park.
Wow, that's saying something, huh? Yeah. So this was we were pretty much on the same page for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, again, we have to experience more there, and I think that's part of the issue. But
I love this park.
I do too, and you're right. The food is the best.
It is.
It's really good, and I think it might get better with Indiana Jones and Encanto, and incorporating that in.
I agree. So. Cool.
This is great.
I love this. This is fun.
I can't wait for the next one. What are we going to do? Hollywood Studios?
Yeah, I think Hollywood Studios is next.
Or Epcot?
I think we're going to do Hollywood Studios. We'll leave Epcot for last.
Okay.
Yes, because it's the newer park.
Ooh. That's kind of hard.
Well,
I don't even know what the lands are called in Epcot now.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Because we'll do both. We'll do. I'm still gonna call it Future World. I don't care what you say. Future World and World Showcase and Pavilion Wise, and we're just gonna kind of mash it all together. So that's gonna be a fun one.
We're going to Hollywood next.
Yes, we're gonna go to Hollywood Studios.
Okay. Well, we'll see you. No, we're not.
I
messed up.
It took how long? Look at that.
I was gonna say we see you in Hollywood, but we will hang out with you in Hollywood on the next Adventures in Weberland.